All right. Thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you taking time to share your story with us.
Yeah,
Awesome.
thank you so much.
Yeah. So can you tell us what you were struggling with when you first came to see me?
So I've been struggling with chronic fatigue syndrome and chronic urticaria before I came to see you. And it was so fortunate that I came across your content online and I decided to talk to you. And in the first 20 minutes free call with you, I kind of figured out that you were the right person for me at that point. And in my research on, my condition, I kind of understood that, there were some kind of underlying causes that I needed to address. And when I spoke to you, you've exactly addressed those things, and you've given me a very good plan which addresses everything. So and I did read your book, the Fix Your Fatigue book, which was incredible. And then I was completely sure of, what I'm gonna get into. And then I started it, and I've really liked the way you've designed the whole program, and how you've made me write all my health history and all of that. The step one basically, and you've understood all my causes and everything. And then we started with step two, that is fixing all the deficiencies and all of that. And then we've started with the detox herbs, and I've really been liking the support that I've been getting from you and also from the team, and also from the online portal, the community, and all of that. Everybody is very nice, very helpful, very supportive. And it's like, I've felt alone initially, because there was nobody who was going through this, and, there was no solution for this. And I really thought I had to stay with this throughout my life. And I kind of lost my career, and, my relationships and everything was kind of getting affected. I was in a very bad place. But then now that I know I'm not alone and I'm in good hands, especially, that kind of has done even more than the treatment, I should say, maybe. Every time I post a question, or, if there's any concern that I've had, I've received, wonderful information. There were times where, I remember asking you a lot of questions initially, and then you've kind of recorded all the videos, and you kind of addressed every single question. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate all the prompt response that you've given me. And I appreciate all the one-on-one calls, the group calls, and everything else. And there were times where, when I was having, releases and all of that, you made me feel better, not just with the treatment and all, but also with your, spiritual talks, and, like, basically you made me feel good as a person. Uh, I think, you've been like such a god to me.
Mhm.
Uh, this really comes out of my heart. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You were all I needed, and God sent me, to you, and God sent you to me, I believe. Thank you so much, Evan, for everything. And I really believe you should keep doing this, and the world needs doctors like you. When I almost lost all faith in doctors and treatment and all of that, you've popped up, and now it's stronger than ever. The world really needs doctors like you, and there are so many people out there, good people out there, struggling and fighting, and they all deserve a Dr. Evan in their lives. I really believe you should reach more people, and heal more people.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much. A lot of people don't think that, chronic fatigue syndrome can be healed.
If you have Evan in your life, I think you will be healed. I think you should definitely give it a try.
Oh, you're so sweet. And so, how do you feel now about your future?
I'm extremely certain, I've always been a person who believed that, you can come back from anything. And and now I think that belief is stronger than ever because I decided to, keep fighting and, keep looking for ways and everything. And, when you have that, I think life sends you ways like this program, I should say. So this has helped me a lot, and now I feel completely normal, and I think I feel much better than I've been even before my chronic fatigue syndrome. Since I think we all carry all of these toxins throughout our lives, right, from the childhood. So I think we have not been at our best since childhood, I think, somewhere.
Yeah.
So I definitely think now I'm growing younger, and I feel more like a kid. I feel much more energetic, much more active, much more happier. And so one more thing is like when I've done my heavy metal detox, the amount of releases that I've had, it made me realize that I thought I'm doing fine, I'm happy, I'm normal. But then after seeing the releases and after that, the relief that I felt after every release, I understood, there's a lot of pent-up emotions, stress, trauma, and, a lot of tension in our bodies. And we all do have heavy metals, and we do not actually know what is it doing to us. We know that it's not very good for us, but we do not know on a microscopic level that these are all sitting in our bodies and not letting us live our best life. So I think I feel wonderful doing all of these things. Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, thank you so much for taking the time. I really appreciate it. Is it all right if we use this in our marketing?
Yeah, you can.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Evan.